Hi, hi, my dear friend. How are you? How do you feel? Are you sad about something? Your heart feels the pain. Oh, my dear. Let me help you. Let us gather this broken heart together. And at the same time, we'll put in order our own heart. This small set will help me to relax a little. I always do so, especially when I need to make an important decision and can make choice. Then I select the activity. Where there is no need to feel sympathize, like for example watching TV or listening to music. I turn off all audio and video broadcast, and for instance now trying to do a puzzle in silence. I must gather this beautiful heart, no matter what it takes. The heart must become complete again, to let you feel alive. So that the desire to live and to act didn't extinguish and got sense again. We need to think about how to collect these intricate pieces into a single form of heart. What do we have? Well, it is not easy. We need help. Let's read instructions. So, here they say every piece is numbered. Okay, just follow the order of the number. The puzzle can be fixed easily. Look at this skin. For me, it is not simple. Perhaps at the moment, you as well as me have some difficulties. I think you and me need a more professional approach. We need to find a clue, something what will tell us the right way to the solution. And we both need the right tools. Let's get closer to the problem and take a look. I need a magnifying glass. Here it is. I want to look at the piece of puzzle. Hooray! Hooray! I knew I was right to listen my intuition. Curiosity is our first and main assistant. If you're able to accept new knowledge, it is sure to inform you about what needs to be done in the beginning. We must not close entirely, and we should try again to trust what seems logical. So, I can see numbers on each piece. So I need to put them all systematized, that is in order. I want to know why, and what direction it all will lead me. That is why I want to understand this situation. And I advise you to do the same in your life, if there are any ambiguities in your life. I noticed that every detail is repeated, so I decided to put the broken hard crystal pieces in the ascending order of their numbers. The help of this. see pieces lying instead of shining as a complete heart. If you feel such pain, the best thing I would like to do is mentally embrace you. I embrace you. I want to hug you tight and close. I want to give you a little bit of warmth. I'd like to convey my regret to you. I sympathize your tragedy. Each dark stripe carries meanings, after which the person changes. Unfortunately, everyone loses in life. You can lose someone before you got him. You can lose someone for a short time, for a long time without a specific date. The most difficult is to lose a loved one forever. Human life is full of difficulties concerning divorce. We are so different. People are too dissimilar. Each of us have a hard time finding people who are really worth our most sincere feelings. Every day we strive for them, we think about them. It is what our life is for. And those to whom we give our sincere feelings deserve it for sure. Otherwise, we would not feel now as if something very important have gone. If the pain you feel is really strong, if you are in an unusual situation because of this, the first thing that should be done is to accept your pain. I know that this is an understandable expression, but it means nothing to me. So I would like to say in a different way. To accept the pain means to allow yourself to be sad, to accept the image of a person who sympathizes, mourns, shows mercy. You do not have to be cheerful, athletic, humorous, active. Just allow yourself to be a person who recovers his heart, who is on another planet in another dimension. Allow yourself to go temporarily into another reality where you're controlled by sensuality and your own emotions. I know it is difficult. It is difficult to afford abandoning logic and regularity, especially if you are not able to get out of the employment regime. But at least now let your feelings flow as your heart requires. Accept that you will have to go through some pain. It is unavoidable truth that if you loved enough to be heartbroken, you have to experience some suffering. When you lose something that mattered to you, it is natural and important to feel sad about it. That feeling is an essential part of the healing process. if your heart feels too much severity and devastation, now you are going for a second side of the best feelings a man is capable of. It is undoubtedly important, special and real feeling. It means that you are re-estimate what happened in the past. I'm sure your memories are filled with sunshine and very happy moments, perhaps undervalued and possibly unshared. I can say that at the moment I have memories about that pain that penetrated my heart and cut my heart to such pieces. This time changed me forever. Those events took me by surprise. I did not expect it. I didn't know that such thing may ever happen to me. The pain came all of a sudden. I wasn't ready. Yes, it was a very difficult time. Collapse time. But I can promise those who are now standing on this crossroad, it certainly will end up, and then you will become stronger and change yourself for the better. You will be able to see more. You will become keener, more compassionate and wiser. Allow yourself to be human and feel the pain. One of the ways we know we are human and truly alive is that we feel pain. Going through a breakup can be very difficult and touch raw emotions. This proves we are human. It is extremely important to let those raw emotions out. Find a safe place where you are comfortable, and if possible, let the tears flow. It is our body's way of reading it, the pain and hurt. There was a hit a while back called Big Girls Don't Cry by 30. she is wrong. Big girls are really healthy girls when they show emotions. Some people run from their hurts when really they should embrace them. It's only when we feel our pain we are able to honestly deal with it and move on. If we don't, that pain will reappear someone else, usually in an unhealthy way. This piece number 17. The problem with broken-hearted people is that they seem to be reliving their misery over and over again. If you cannot seem to break the cycle of painful memories, the changes that you are locked into repeating dysfunctional patterns of behavior, your pain has become a mental habit. This habit can and must be broken. This is not to belittle the strength of your feelings or the importance of the habits you've built up during your relationship. Without habit, none of us would function. But there comes a time when the pain becomes unhealthy, and then we have only one thing to do: to break a vicious circle. And to do it, we need to notice it and make a decision. This piece number 10. Now, when the most difficult time is left behind, I remember the pain, precious and loved person who has gone forever. I can say that this pain will never completely disappear, but it does not mean that you don't need to treat your heart. Your inner encouragement will not destroy the bond that you cherish so much. But ask yourself, would this person like to make you feel the pain? Pretty sure your answer is no, because we people are mostly very humane, and we are kind to others, and we are particularly kind to those who have real feelings that agitate the heart. This piece number 17 again. I'm good to those who love me. I would not want someone suffer from pain due to the fact that I'm no longer able to be around this person. Yes, there are days when our heart is sad, our soul is crying. We lose the appetite, lie in bed and look out the window all day long. In those days, I say, everyone, I feel a universal sadness. There is no escape. Artists, poets, philosophers, musicians, many men of art constantly feel this palette of emotions. Great colors. This piece number 7. Oh yes, this is a darker side, the moon. This is another side of life. Pain helps to feel your true nature and express it through creative impulses. Surely you remember these songs that make your heart shrink and want to cry and feel short of breath because of your own tears. This severe form of love makes ribs ache, the eyelids swell of tears. You can't breathe, your mouth makes sounds that are wild epitome of your emotions when you are crying bitterly. It's almost like your heart will burst. Confusion might rule your brain. You might feel as bad as you have ever felt. It seems no one can help you. But you will get through this. I believe in you. This piece, number 12. This piece, number 11. This piece. 1, 6. You will get through this pain. Millions of people have done it before you. They made it, and so will you. So take heart and hold on. So a new stage begins. So a new stage begins. I mean, in my case, it's assembly the crystal heart. Heart is a complex mechanism, but most important element, a human motor. Let's fix it. The heart shouldn't lie in parts, otherwise it is not alive, right? I can understand people who can't get out of the situation with broken heart for a long time. Each person has its own story, and when a tragedy occurs, people react differently. There are those who see no way out. They just punish themselves and roll down every day, blaming fate, God, and those who don't keep track. Someone closes into themselves, trying to suppress the pain. And someone just stands in a swamp in one place, avoiding asking oneself a direct question. But I believe in you. I think that you are that person who is able to go forward. Yes, it can be difficult to hold on, but there is no need to stand still for a long time. It is important to understand yourself and how to make life better. Yes, it is maybe difficult, and probably there will be moments when the pain comes back and tortures soul again. But ahead there is only a bright future waiting for you. I believe it with all my heart. Today I'm an expert on the mental component of the heart, so you have to listen to my advice. And now I'm going to list what you will find in your bright future. So that sadness which doesn't let your heart breathe freely and feel the flight, not linger in your body for a long time. Gratitude. Gratitude is waiting for you in the bright future. I mean, different appreciation, but above all, I'm talking about your body's gratitude. Your body will thank you for the energy that enters your body when it's renovated back. You will be renewed after the pause that you have taken. Please keep this feeling of gratitude for the fact that after such hard catastrophe you could wake up and hit the road. After each day forms a new life for you, you can safely go to sleep and wake up with inspiration. Gratitude is waiting for you, and forgiveness is waiting for you. The bright future. You do not. I do not mean that you'll forgive someone or someone will forgive you. I mean that you forgive yourself for being severe to yourself. And after the self-forgiveness, you will have more choices in your life. That is, if you can see not only the differences but also the similarities between objects and events, it will be much easier to bring fun into your life. I personally see some special beauty in sadness. It's like watching a beautiful black and white photo and then finding that it is colorful, and that image is colorless only at first glance, but in fact it is an art of color. The artist's vision, deep, meaningful, and very, 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 very complex in its apparent simplicity. The art of finding color and black and white. In bright future, going back to the memory of the time, you will be able to plunge into this black and white spread and find differences with your new life. Therefore, in comparison with the most miserable days of your life, other problems will seem to be much less barrier than for others, more prepared. On the way to your bright future, with a new heart, you'll be creative in the way your soul wants. Maybe the moments of soul impulse, you'll want to pour your emotions into painting, and will draw them, taking colors that you are experiencing. Right now, you can imagine the color palette that you want to throw out of yourself. Imagine a huge canvas. And how huge amount of color drop on it in slow motion. This are your feelings pouring out into the world. They are releasing. Maybe it's images that implemented on the canvas according to your wishes. This one part of heart, the way to your bright future, you could speed out your feelings into words. Maybe letters devoted to those who you haven't said the right words, have not explained your actions, haven't asked what was necessary for your peace of mind. Maybe poems that will be able to convey the beauty and importance of your feelings. Then, after some time, you will be able to read these works of yours, and it will be a kind of seal, meaning something special for you. And of course, on the way to your bright future, you will find friendship. since it's also a manifestation of love, but in a different form. You remember those to whom you haven't come for a long time. You will be welcomed by those who is happy to see you. It may be a coincidence or maybe done on purpose. It's good to feel that there are people with whom you have a long common memory, with light, funny and absurd moments that make up our lives. Yes, in your bright future, you will feel that your friends are near you, and perhaps you'll feel protected in some way, safe from unexpected circumstances. Your friends are waiting for your kind words right now. They give you energy that you can't get on your own. In your bright future, you will learn to enjoy little things, notice small changes, and mark good every day. You'll remember that you like and why you like your own life and why it is valuable. And gradually you will find your own new rhythm, so that your gait will become easy and enjoyable. And while walking, you'll be able to feel how your thoughts calm down and catch a completely different vibration. When your mental radio subsides, you feel connected to the whole universe. Yes, this is a silence meditation. In your bright future, you will be able to take a fresh look at your life and transform your attitude to yourself, other people, and the whole world. The new outlook makes it possible to realize really important values of life. After all, when your mind subsides, the body body's self-regulation system is restored. There is convergence of a human with his own nature, which is much wiser than our intellect and always acts correctly. And in your bright future, you will be able to get rid of internal tensions and clips and the residual effects, not only on psychologically area, but also on the nervous system, the psyche and the mind, the whole body. You'll be able to throw away a huge load of masks and roles and to feel young and alive, spontaneous and natural. Fullness of your heart will become not only engine but also a magnet. Positive vibration will reveal your talent. You can start to feel the joy of life acutely. In your bright future, you'll be dragged to art, bold and innovative solutions will occur. Intuition will improve. In your bright future, you will want to share with the warmth of heart that is overwhelming with its warmth and sparkling solar power, fountain of love that your heart is capable of, will surely learn to flow at maximum capacity that will benefit others as well. You'll finally like feeling refreshment with special people. You'll notice a much faster reduction of the distance between familiar people, warmth and sincerity in dealing in a few minutes. It will be strange to see trust appearing between two people again, willingness to support each other and go forward. On the way to your bright future, you can take care of yourself with relaxation. When you reach deep relaxation, the muscles, try to move your energy body. This will help you discover a different, more subtle nature of energy that would be an excellent way to manage stress. And when your muscles will miss the hard energy, turn on the music that will wake you up, carrying not only your mind but also the body to a journey of jumps and strokes, legs thrusts and trunk bending. You will find your own pace and rhythm. The main thing is to express as if you were on stage. Remember that the dance has enormous power and importance. Your heart will literally get recharged, support the physical level. There is no too much dancing or enough. Compose your own movements, developing your sensuality. No one has the right to evaluate you on stage. Just you and your shining heart, capable of the most beautiful emotions. In your bright future, you will laugh a lot of irony and of care to environment. You will be able to improvise and come up with jokes. Your sense of humor will be various, like all the colors of the rainbow. Laughter will prolong your life, giving it sunbeams shine that accompanied us childhood and adolescence. And in this strange, barely noticeable feeling, being happy, so happy, will it be and won't leave you, leave your heart, because now you have a new, sparkling, iridescent heart. I congratulate you, my friend. Your new heart, so wonderful. It is full of love. fulfills your bright future.